Tim Sunset Beach Bar invites all to the Sister Isle of Carriacou on the special day pass on Sunday, October the 30th. Catch the Osprey on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. On arrival, get served breakfast, then head on out for an island tour of Carriacou. Take a boat ride to Sandy Island, then it's off to Ansel Roach Beach for a buffet lunch of lobster, fish, chicken and ribs, along with cocktails all afternoon. The package costs $550 EC and includes your tickets to and from Carriacou on the Osprey, breakfast, the island tour, boat ride, and the buffet and cocktails. For bookings and more information, call on WhatsApp 1473-415-3488. That number again, 1473-415-3488. It's Tim Sunset Beach Bar Carriacou Day Pass on Sunday, October 30th. Come have some fun in the sun.
It's Soca Parang Indie Basket, the Spice Basket. Saturday, 5th November, featuring from Trinidad, Grunta, Baron,
then you go see
Marcia Miranda.
Darling, look, it's Christmas, a special time of year.
From Grenada, Carriacou String Band, Lele Le. Hassan Leke and Steve Theodore. Get your early bird ticket for $60 after you pay $80 and more at the door. And are available at Chucky's Bar, Brendan on the Terminal, Grenada Optical in St. George's, Gittins Pharmacy Grenville, Gittins Healthcare Grandance, Chai's Bar St. Mark's, Nick and Bites Guav, St. David's Pharmacy, Calico Shopping Center, Main Street, Sotiers. Soca Parang Indie Basket, Spice Basket, Saturday, 5th November, showtime, 8 p.m. Brought to you by National Lotteries Authority, WeFM, Boss FM, Top FM, Magic FM, Bulk by Carib, Captain's Harris, GBN, MTV, Alamanda Hotel, 3 O's Auto Supplies, and Grenada Distillers. Soca Parang Indie Basket, Spice Basket, Saturday, 5th November, showtime, 8 p.m. It's another Chucky's promotion.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform. Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
The National Insurance Scheme continues to make it easy to access our services using the MyNIS online platform. Now we're introducing a new feature that allows you to submit your benefit claims from the convenience of your smart devices. No paper, no hassle. All you have to do is log in to my.nisgrenada.org. Select claims, fill out the relevant information, and click submit. We'll take it from there. It's that simple and that easy. Submit a claim from the comfort of your home as you rest and recuperate. Enjoy the convenience of faster claim processing and monitor the status of your claim every step of the way. We are excited to introduce this new feature to better serve you. NIS is changing the game and the way you make your claim. Access anywhere and anytime with MyNIS Online.
Have you ever imagined the value of being provided the best care services in the comfort of your own home? Or do you need caregivers that are truly invested in the health and well-being of your loved ones? Here at Innovative Healthcare, we are committed to providing you the highest quality care right in your home and the flexibility to recover at your own pace. Our services include Alzheimer's dementia care, wound care, physiotherapy, post-hospitalization care, cataract care, and so much more. We understand the great importance of your health and privacy. That's why we have a fully staffed team comprising of medical doctors, registered nurses, patient care technicians, and nursing assistants. We are located at Grove Street, St. George's. So contact us on 404-7838 to book an appointment today.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
And of course, we would like to say hello and welcome to everybody tuned in to another Mikey Live program. And you know, on Fridays, we try to not keep it too long, short and spicy. And so we're going to get right into it. We want to say hello to you. It's Friday, and I know it's exciting. It's exciting. It's Friday that also falls on a month end. So, you know, please mash up. So during our short stint with each other tonight, we'll be talking about one of the wanted men that we were telling you about last night, who's been apprehended. We'll talk about that. And we have some information for you from Nawasa as it relates to your water supply. And Westerhall Health Center to be closed for about 2 months as it undergoes restructuring and renovation. Payment of COVID-19 stimulus at the Revenue Office. And Carriacou Corn Festival to be held this weekend. And we've got other things to tell you about. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value, IGA Supermarket. We also have NIS, the National Insurance Scheme, on board as well. And we have also Innovative Health Services and Infinite Construction Company. Folks, we're taking a break, and when we come back, it will be real news in Olilili Lolo. And those of you who have not yet shared the program, this is where we invite you to please share the business. We'll be back.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
All right, folks, so welcome to another program. So last night we were telling you about a young man who was wanted by police, and so we are getting an update from the Royal Grenada Police Force right now that he has been apprehended, and that is Mr. Kelldon Jeffrey. And just to clarify, we are talking about this young man here. All right, on your screen right now. The Royal Grenada Police Force would like to extend appreciation to the general public for your assistance, they say, in locating Kelldon Jeffrey, who was recently reported wanted. Mr. Jeffrey was apprehended and is currently in police custody, assisting police with their investigation. Well, we've been having a lot of rain, and so that has been a serious challenge for the folks at the National Water and Sewage Authority, Nawasa. Now, Nawasa advises that the following water systems are impacted as a result of the continuous heavy rainfall. Now, water systems are challenged with dam blockages, they say, and turbidity due to heavy river flow. And the affected customers, you are therefore encouraged to manage your stored supply, as a timeline for the restoration of your water supply cannot be provided at this time. So for the folks who are affected, let's talk about St. Andrew. The Maribo water system is affected. So we have Maribo, Sab, Bylands, and Mount Horn, Grenville, Rosemount, St. Clouds, Balthazar, Grand Bras, Ford, Telescope, St. Mary's, Rivulet Lane, also Sobeys and Cook Hill, then the Villa, Mount Silly, Parkleet, Santopi Street, as well as Columba, and the entire town of Grenville. So you are affected by this, so you might not have water at this time, and they cannot give you a guaranteed time when that water will be back. Likewise, Mount Horn water system is affected, and the people who are affected are Mount Horn, Paradise, Dunfermline, Pearls, Canal Road, Lafayette, and Simone. Now for St. Patrick, the Peggy's Whim water system is affected, and that applies to the Peggy's Whim, also Hermitage, River Sally, Conference, Tivoli, Chantimel, Satires, Mount Rose, Bathway, Rosehill, Carriacou, St. John, Samaritan. These are all the areas that are affected. As well, in Mount Royal, the water system there is affected as well. That affects parts of Snell Hall, parts of Madaise, La Fortune, Livera, the town of Satires, including High Street, Mount Craven, and parts of Mount Rodney. As well, St. John is affected, and that's a huge one. The Concord water system there is affected. The areas are Concord, Grand Mall, Brizan, Happy Hill, Beausejour, Cherry Hill, the Stadium, River Road, Mount Gay, and the entire town of St. George. These are the areas that are affected due to the issue that's been experienced with the Concord water system. Please note that the other systems may be added to the list without any prior notice. All right, so if, for example, you did not hear me call your area but you are without water, that's understandable just the same, because when rain falls, it doesn't fall on one man roof. You know, please bear with Nawasa as they strive to have all of these issues resolved. They say that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences that's been caused by this. But of course, when we primarily depend on the river for our water, and once there's heavy rain and so on, the water gets really dirty, and you just cannot distribute that out to the general public. So as a result, some of the systems are turned off. Those that are not blocked are turned off, and unless it reaches a satisfactory level, then there's nothing that they can do about that, you know. So they're asking for your patience and understanding. The general public, you are informed that the COVID-19 stimulus payments would be made at the revenue offices for the following parishes. That is St. John, St. Mark, St. David, St. Patrick, St. Andrew, and the Treasury at St. George. The payments will be facilitated over a 2-day period. So that was today, and the next day will be on Monday, 31st October 2022. Let's talk about Carriacou. The Sister Isle will be buzzing with activity with the hosting of the annual Carriacou Corn Festival. The premier culinary event began in 2015 and was suspended for the last 2 years, and that was due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Known for growing a large quantity of corn, Carriacou will again witness a wide variety of products prepared from corn, including the cuckoo, the cornbread. When last you had cornbread? Corn cake. I never had corn cake. The corn key. I never had corn key either. The corn porridge. Well, I used to eat that a lot. And corn kebabs, among others. You understand? So you real corn in all the lily lolo. Yes, the 2022 festival is again being organized under the theme Discover and Relish Corn's Goodness. Now, coordinators of the event, that's Dexter Legard. No, Dexter Lengdo is the first, and then we have Dexter Legard. They noted that the Corn Fest 2022 is again intended to inspire and encourage community togetherness while exploring the variety of products delivered from corn, or derived from corn more appropriately. Now, corn has been the predominant staple food enjoyed by ancestors and is a prominent feature at the island's traditional saraka. Now, today's event, which will be held at the popular footprint bar close to the Lewiston Airport, is expected to be attended by many. And well, we've been telling you about Team Sports Bar. They're also doing a big event in Carriacou coming up this weekend as well, and where people getting to go up with the Osprey and enjoy an island trip around the island, and of course good food and stuff like that. That also is taking place this weekend, so good luck to all who will be a part of this. We are moving on. What's the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy? Registration for the final of the Ministry of Sports. Okay, let me get, I think I have a little ping ting ting there, man. Wait here, wait the thing, man. Yes, so the registration for the finals of the Ministry of Sports and Blue Bubbles National Cross Country Championship closes on Monday. This is according to a release that was issued today. Now, the Ministry of Sports, they're encouraging interested schools and clubs to register before the deadline. Registration must be done online at trackiereg.com for teams to participate in the competition. Each team can register 4 persons per division. Now, the finals of the Ministry of Sports and Blue Bubbles National Cross Country Championship will be held on November 4th from the Gulf Coast area. Now, preliminary races have been held in the preparation for the final race in St. Andrews, St. David, and St. George's, respectively. Now, the National Cross Country Championships is organized by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture to build the endurance capacity of athletes and to prepare students and athletes for their annual sports meet. Well, all your congratulations, all right? Good one. So we are telling you that the Westerhall Health Center will be closed for a period of 2 months. According to officials, that is necessary because the building must undergo some sort of renovations. And they are saying that persons within those areas who usually use that particular medical center can now go to the Woburn Health Center for whatever purpose that you are going to be going to the Westerhall Health Center. Of course, because of its close proximity, that probably might be the closest one for you to go to. All right. And of course, we did tell you that we are not staying too long on the program. Grenada is now being affected by a decent system, and we can expect a lot of watabai. We can expect a lot of rain. In fact, the entire day, boy, we get water for us. Whoa. And still, that was earlier on today, and that was about 8:30 today. All right. So this bulk of the weather, the heavier rains, was still to come. All right. So you might notice that the place is still a bit cloudy and so on. But we will get into the specifics of the weather when we come back from our break. Remember, for now, we have for you the national report, and then we will give you the weather. Stay tuned. We will be back. And of course, folks, we want to remind you that the Quality Services Limited, they have a number of employment opportunities for you, and they are encouraging persons to please apply. I know that there are a lot of people who say, well, I ain't getting no work to do, I ain't no work to do, and this and that and the other, and this and that and the other. But this is an opportunity for you to be employed at the Quality Services Limited. They are looking for auto parts sales personnel, and it must be very computer literate, knowledge of various makes and models of vehicles and parts, and they are also looking for social media marketing or general sales and marketing personnel. You must have experience, they say, using various types of graphic design programs, most major social media platforms as well. They are also looking for an accountant. Now, the accountant must be ACCA qualified with at least 15 years working experience as an accountant in large or medium-sized retail sales establishment, capable of running the accounts. They must be trustworthy, very detailed, committed, reliable, and flexible. They are also looking for a managing director or personal assistant. You must be intelligent, well-rounded, multi-talented, hands-on individual with years of working experience in such capacity. Automotive technician, very experienced automotive technician in general repairs of gasoline and diesel engines. All right, suspensions and brakes and transmission, air conditioning, electrical, etc. You must be very computer literate and experienced in using various computerized diagnostic tools, etc. You must be a mature, responsible person, have leadership skills, good workmanship, flexible, committed, and reliable. You're also looking for a heavy-duty tire repair person. You must have many years of experience in the repairing and the installation of heavy-duty construction equipment, trucks, industrial and automotive tires as well. All right, and they say that they have attractive salaries for all of the mentioned position. Now you can sending your applications to Quality Services Limited, PO Box 1330, Grand Anne, St. George, or you can email info@qualityserviceslimited.com. We're taking that break and we'll be back.
Tim Sunset Beach Bar invites all to the Sister Isle of Carriacou on the special day pass on Sunday, October the 30th. Catch the Osprey on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. On arrival, get served breakfast, then head on out for an island tour of Carriacou. Take a boat ride to Sandy Island, then it's off to Ansel Roach Beach for a buffet lunch of lobster, fish, chicken and ribs, along with cocktails all afternoon. The package costs $550 EC and includes your tickets to and from Carriacou on the Osprey, breakfast, the island tour, boat rides, and the buffet and cocktails. For bookings and more information, call on WhatsApp 14734153488. That number again, 14734153488. It's Tim Sunset Beach Bar Carriacou Day Pass on Sunday, October 30th. Come have some fun in the sun.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Westerhall insurance scheme continues to make it easy to access our services using the MyNIS online platform. Now we're introducing a new feature that allows you to submit your benefit claims from the convenience of your smart devices. No paper, no hassle. All you have to do is log in to my.nisgrenada.org. Select claims, fill out the relevant information, and click submit. We'll take it from there. It's that simple and that easy. Submit a claim from the comfort of your home as you rest and recuperate. Enjoy the convenience of faster claim processing and monitor the status of your claim every step of the way. We are excited to introduce this new feature to better serve you. NIS is changing the game and the way you make your claim. Access anywhere and anytime with MyNIS Online.
Have you ever imagined the value of being provided the best care services in the comfort of your own home? Or do you need caregivers that are truly invested in the health and well-being of your loved ones? Here at Innovative Healthcare, we are committed to providing you the highest quality care right in your home and the flexibility to recover at your own pace. Our services include Alzheimer's dementia care, wound care, physiotherapy, post-hospitalization care, cataract care, and so much more. We understand the great importance of your health and privacy. That's why we have a fully staffed team comprising of medical doctors, registered nurses, patient care technicians, and nursing assistants. We are located at Grove Street, St. George's. So contact us on 404-7838 to book an appointment today.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education.
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
The
The Blood Tour with Marvia Providence. Marvia Providence with a live band bringing you some of her newest and greatest hits.
If your hands are anointed, I feel like a running, skipping. I am a warrior. Full up with the Holy Ghost, bro.
Join the world-renowned recording artist Marvia Providence live in Grenada on Saturday, November 19th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Venue, Gateway Conference Center on Maurice Bishop Highway, Grenada. Get your tickets at these locations now or visit www.grenadagospel.com. This chain-breaking praise tour is coming with a difference. Call 533-0099 for vending and sponsorship opportunities available.
Anywhere, at any time, and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Inflation continues to be a pressing issue for Grenada and other ECCU member countries, but the ECCB is suggesting a few areas that can turn the tide around. This story and more in the National Report.
Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
With the details to the news for Friday, 28th October 2022, I am Abigail McIntyre. Inflation continues to be a pressing issue for member states of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCU, as the purchasing power of households is negatively affected, and Grenada is no different. For the first half of 2022, the cost of food has increased by 39%, according to figures from the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB. Grenada, being the third largest economy in the ECCU, coming after St. Lucia as number one and Antigua and Barbuda second, has been experiencing the impacts from external global shocks, namely the war in Ukraine and global inflation. Despite these challenges, Grenada has been performing well in the ECCU, with a good performance in the first 6 months of 2022 and projected continued growth for the remainder of the year. There is expected growth in agriculture production, improved digitization, and increased investment in infrastructural development. Economist with the research department of the ECCB and Son of the Soil, Leon Bullin, says inflation rose in 2021 and again in 2022, which has been negatively impacting the economy and the spending power of families in Grenada and the wider ECCU.
So when you go to the supermarket, What you would have bought with $100, 2 months ago, you could no longer do that today, right? And so the purchasing power of households is being affected, negatively affected. Suffice it to say that our estimates for food inflation for the first 6 months of the year is 3.3%, and fuel at 2.5%. Now, fuel has been contained because the government has removed the consumption tax from fuel, and Grenada actually enjoys the lowest gasoline prices in the ECCU, largely on account of the removal of consumption tax. So it's a very positive development for Grenadians because that influences the cost of travel and the cost of doing business for certain industries. However, we will talk about that a little further on. But importantly, with respect to food, we note here that the cost of fertilizers for the first 6 months of this year has increased by 39%. Year on year, it's in excess of 100%. Right? Farmers buy fertilizers as a critical input in the farming business. So to the extent that fertilizers continue to increase, the cost of farming increases, the cost of the crops that they produce, or getting it to market increases. And so what we see ultimately at the supermarket is higher prices for some of the food that we produce locally. And so it's something that we have to watch very carefully.
Mr. Bullen was speaking at a media engagement this week as the final activity on the agenda of the ECCB country outreach mission to the island. In moving forward, the ECCB is suggesting some key areas that Grenada must address if the country is to truly transform its economy and the lives of citizens. Mr. Bullen says, coincidentally, these areas fall in line with government's transformational agenda. The first area he listed was food and nutrition security, stating the country must be able to feed itself. As it stands, Grenada's food import bill has been increasing over the last few years.
From $211.3 million in 2017 to $253.4 million in 2021. Now, just to add that the 2021 figure reflects both volume and value dimensions, right? If you import the same amount, same quantity, but the price increases, then the value of what you import increases. But we see a steady upward trend in the food import bill. We continue to be more and more dependent on the world to feed us. That is not sustainable. And if we want to transform the economies, we cannot continue in this direction. Right? I see some heads nodding. Just to say that Grenada sits at about the middle of the pack in terms of its food imports as a percentage of total imports at 20.9%. So 20.9% of everything we import is food. We're very much dependent on the world to feed us, and something that we need to change.
Another major area the ECCB is suggesting government address is the issue of renewable energy for energy security.
Everybody knows that electricity rates in Grenada are way too high, at between 35 and 40 US cents per kilowatt hour, compared to Trinidad, which is somewhere between 5 and 10 cents, right? It is not sustainable if we are to transform these economies. If we want to start a business, if we want to, especially in manufacturing, anything that uses energy as a critical input, we will not be able to compete with the likes of Trinidad, Barbados, Jamaica, if we continue to see rates of electricity at 35 to 40 US cents per kilowatt hour. It's just simply, it cannot happen. It is not viable to compete against the bigger boys within our own region. And so it is critical that we invest more in renewable energy, make it available to the grid, right? So that we can reduce our dependence on fossil. Say we need to reduce our dependence on food, the world to feed us, we need to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels to power the economy. Currently, Grenada stands, the renewable energy share stands at about 6.4% in terms of what's available for electricity. 6.4%. I think Grenada has a goal of 40% by 2030. And so you can see where we are and what needs to be done. I don't think we need to say any more on that.
The Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture will be implementing a new policy for the maintenance of major playing fields effective December 1st, 2022. In phase 1 of this implementation, 2 fields will be used as pilot fields with gradual implementation to the other major fields. This new arrangement is part of the ministry's mandate to ensure that playing fields are managed more effectively and will be supported by the implementation implementation of the ministry's policy on sport and physical activity. Consequently, the arrangement with current contractors on these major fields only will be affected as the ministry transitions to the implementation of this new policy, and reassures all affected that they will have an opportunity for consideration to be part of the process moving forward. A delegation of 13 cultural practitioners, led by CEO of the Spice Mass Corporation, Kelvin Jacob, left the island on Friday to participate in the inaugural Tobago Carnival, October 28th to 30th. The GIS caught up with the delegation at the departure area of the Morris Bishop International Airport. Mr. Jacobs says the delegation, though small, will represent various aspects of Spice Mass on the Tobago stage.
The delegation includes practitioners of Mass and Soca and our groovy artists. So we are going to do our Road Match King and our Groovy King, and we have practitioners from Jav, Veco, and Shotney. We'll be taking part in the Juve, and during that time we will be showcasing our traditional aspect of our carnival in Grenada, the traditional aspect of Spice Mass. So when visitors come to Grenada, the alternative that they can get into playing Mass, besides playing the pretty Mass, they can see our authentic Grenadian culture displayed in Grenada for Spice Mass.
Ian Charles of Jambalassi, Grenada, who since 2019 has taken a vested interest in telling, documenting, and preserving Grenada's traditional jab and its sounds, is also part of the delegation and left the island for Tobago. Ian believes that the added exposure will create a greater hype for Spice Mass 2023.
It's massive because you get a chance to really portray authentic Grenadian drum patterns, shell patterns, and spelling, which is something that is very integral right now with the whole worldwide reach at jab. So it's out of this world. It's great. You have the capital of Paraclete, you have the capital of Lafayette, you have the capital of Carriacou, which goes under the name of Capital Jab. You also have the capital of Douglaston. So you have a lot of years, a lot of experience, real jabs that could go there and showcase real drum patterns, authentic spelling, and authentic shell blowing patterns. So you literally have cultural practitioners going down there to bring forth a true Grenadian authentic jab experience.
Ian says the jab will display its authenticity during the carnival and will be using charcoal to blacken the body to bring out the true effect of the jab mass.
We head down there with charcoal, which is good for your skin and good for the environment. So I think right now is a good time to kind of break away from the oil oil and make jab a little bit more inclusive to everybody, because our national product, well, one of our national products is jab, but we have to make sure that everybody can play it, and asking people to play jab with oil might be kind of rough for everybody to digest. So charcoal pigment we're going to be using in Tobago.
There will be other Grenada cultural practitioners participating in the Tobago Carnival that are not part of the 13-member delegation. This is a national report. More news after the break.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives has welcomed a technical training workshop with Argentine apiary experts and is looking forward to the benefits that can be derived from this engagement. Public Relations Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, Mina Booker, reports.
The ministry, having placed agriculture, more so the beekeeping industry, as part of the priorities to transform the sector, believes that the opportunity presented can improve production of honey, standardize quality, and increase markets. The workshop was held as part of the API Caribe project, which is a regional initiative spearheaded by the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, the Government of Grenada, and the Ministries of Agriculture of these regional countries, including Grenada. Delivering remarks at the opening of the workshop in St. George's on Friday, Permanent Secretary Aaron Francois said the ministry will continue to invest into the industry and foresees several long-term benefits from this, which includes improved trading.
We have the creativity, we have the talent here that we can move the industry forward. So what we have to do, let us deal with the production issues, which we are going to take care of in that training, queen wearing. Let us address those production deficiencies that we have, the production challenges that we have. And I want to encourage you that you have, to assure you that you have the full support of the ministry and the government in terms of moving this very important industry forward.
Francois said this was one of the issues addressed at the recent Agri-Export Forum, attended by Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell and Minister of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives, Senator Adrian Thomas, recently. Grenada is benefiting from Phase 2 of the project, which will also improve the capacity to test honey quality and support the development of queen rearing stations. Argentine technical expert Elian Torn says the overall aim is to improve the queen stock in the Caribbean.
In that phase of the project, we hope we share about queen rearing production and bee health management. So we wanted to improve the queen stock, the beehive stock from all the countries from Caribbean, and to improve the health management of particularly a mite that's called Varroa, that is a mite that is affecting bees all around the world.
The API Caribbean Phase 1 began in 2019. Now that Grenada is benefiting from Phase 2, several of the beneficiaries say this was an important exercise at this time.
I'm a new beekeeper. The expansion of my hives is very important, and it will be good for me to know exactly how to do it and how to do it properly so that I can expand my hives and ultimately be able to have sufficient honey and honey products that I can actually offer for sale in the future.
This training session here on queen rearing, I think is very important because it is one of the stepping stones to the breeding program. And the breeding program is very much essential for the catalyzing of the apiculture industry. And it requires, and it's going to be able to benefit the apiculture industry in Grenada and the outcomes that want to be achieved from the various stakeholders, primarily that of pollination and honey production.
The delegation facilitating the workshop comprised of technical experts Elian Torn and Cecilia Pellegrini, who assisted the beekeepers to strengthen their capacity in areas of queen rearing, disease management of hives, and monitoring of queen stock. For the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives, I am Mina Booker.
Thank you, Mina. The national senior women's netball team returned from Jamaica on Thursday after participating in the America's World Cup qualifiers. The team was high in spirits before they left for the games, confident that they would take one of the two spots to qualify for the finals in Africa. The Spice Girls, however, placed fourth and was not able to meet their target goal. Captain of the team, Shakira Collymore, said with more preparation, she believes the results would be better, but she is still proud of her team.
We started training in July, whereas most of the top-ranked teams, they had series, some of them were at Commonwealth Games, so they had the exposure of playing competitively, and we only had the male team to compete with over the few months that we had to train. So I think with more preparation time, we would have gotten better results because we were neck and neck with the top teams up until halftime. So I think that is something that we needed to work on, and overall I think I'm still proud of our team, even if we didn't win the matches that we wanted to win, yeah.
Coach Althea McCollin says going forward, Grenada would need to play more competitive netball to raise the bar.
Fourth is not bad, but going to the World Cup,
It would have been the first two because Jamaica is already qualified, so it was like the first two of the tournament, and they were expected to be in the first two. But fitness, mental preparedness, all those things came into play because the games played like twice a day and back to back. So it was a lot on them being the time that they started. But otherwise, they tried and they put their best foot forward.
Alison Miller, president of the Grenada Netball Association, said Grenada should be proud as the Spice Girls were not easily defeated. Miller added that the resurfacing of old injuries affected their play.
All in all, I think we had a good tournament. I think we gave a good account of ourselves. And moving forward, we hope to start scouting and looking for younger talent because we have some very senior players who will be moving on or should be moving on. And so we hope to start doing some scouting and getting some younger players. We know we have the secondary schools tournament on, so we're hoping to be on the court and to look for the young talent because we know we have it. All of Jamaica who have seen us played have said that they like our style of netball. Yes, the coach for Jamaica could not believe that we beat them. We were the only team to beat them in one quarter. Everybody else got licks.
Registration for the finals of the Ministry of Sports Blue Bubbles National Cross Country Championship closes on Monday, October 31st. The Ministry of Sports is encouraging interested schools and clubs to register before the deadline. Registration must be done online at trackyreg.com for teams to participate in the competition. Each team can register 4 persons per division. The finals of the Ministry of Sports Blue Bubbles National Cross Country Championship will be held on November 4th from the golf course. Preliminary races have been held in preparation for the final race in St. Andrew, St. David, and St. George's, respectively. The National Cross Country Championship is organized by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture to build endurance capacity of athletes and to prepare student athletes for their annual sports meets. That story brings us to the end of the National Report for today, Friday, 20th October 2022. Recapping the top story, inflation continues to be a pressing issue for Grenada and other ECCU member countries, but the ECCB is suggesting a few areas that can turn the tide around. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Abigail McIntyre. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much, Abigail, and the rest of the GIS News team. And we will have for you again another program. And, well, what we have for you, we have the weather. And then we will have for you, well, a little bit up and thing now. I think we have a celebrant on the program tonight, right? Yes, I. So we're going to check that out. I'm out of breath, right? I can't tell you why. So the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with a few brief to widely scattered showers improving overnight. Minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Seas are moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And that's it for tonight. But I still hope we could get some more rain because the sleep does be better when you get like rain and, you know, you cuddle up with your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, or your pillow, right? Rain at nights is just lovely. Last night was a perfect night. So, for Saturday, partly cloudy to cloudy and breezy with few brief to widely scattered showers and the possible isolated thunder. Maximum temperature 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum 25. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Let's take a look at Sunday. Sunday, partly cloudy to cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy, with few brief scattered showers and the possible isolated thunder improving during the night. Max temperature 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 25.5. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. That's the weather. And That's it. We want to big up a few people on the program, boy. You see, all the loyal viewers who always hear the sharing committee, everybody on the business who's always there, you know, just sharing the love and participating and so. We want to say hello to you. Cindy and Michelle and yeah, Kirin and the folks, Velma. Is it Suzette's birthday today? Because I heard so. And if it is, Javar, how you doing? Let's sing happy birthday, Suzette. Happy birthday to Suzette. Happy birthday to Suzette. Happy birthday, dear Suzette. Happy birthday to you. And yes, where is Suzette, by the way? I can't believe she's out somewhere having fun, is it? Is she out somewhere having fun and didn't decide to come and spend some time with us? I would hate to believe that she did. You know what I mean? So Suzette, you better be on the program. You hear me? You better be here. So Suzette, well, anyway, man, just know that we love and appreciate you. And I mean, you've been here on the program from day one. And so, yeah, you're one of those. So we want you to know that we love and appreciate you just the same. You are family, Suzette. You are family. So God bless you. And we hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, you wake up tomorrow and realize that you had a blast, you know? So yeah, we're wishing you here on Mikey Live. Okay, Kirin. You understand? So I can't believe, hey, Adona, we can't believe Celine and Rolanda, we can't believe Suzette is going to not spend her birthday with us. That's selfish of you, Suzette. We'll have to put you in the back of the class for that. You should have known that we will be here waiting to celebrate with you. So where are you, Suzette? Going once, going twice, gone. Suzette, you owe an apology to the entire team the next time you're on the program. Somebody tell her that. Diana, somebody praise and worship. Somebody got to tell her that she owes us an apology. Okay? But anyway, Hillary, happy anniversary. Happy birthday and anniversary to Hillary as well. Hazel and the others, let's wish Hillary happy birthday and anniversary as well. Happy anniversary and birthday to you. Happy anniversary and birthday to you. Enjoy it, okay? And folks, just have a great weekend, and we'll be praying for you, hoping that it's Clovey blessings, hoping that you guys will have a good one. Take care of yourselves, and we're hoping that we all will be back in one piece on Monday. Take care. Have a good one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, yeah, no. Take care.